Beta Decay is my most anticipated game to release. And if you don't know what Beta Decay is, well, Google is free. This video is meant for the brothers like me who are starving for that Beta Decay news. And for those of you who do know what Beta Decay is, you know that these devs have the release date for Beta Decay locked up like right next to the Epstein files. Until today, when dev update number 33 just dropped on the Beta Decay team's Patreon. Now, the devlog's free and goes through a bunch of what the team's working on, but there's a few lines in there that indicate to me that this game will be on its way to early access and in our Steam libraries soon. The devlog opens with the fact that there have been major breakthroughs for complex systems that have been in progress for several months. That being the inventory system is now synced up for multiplayer in the network, a core framework of the destruction system is being finalized. I don't really know what that means. Old weapon models being retextured, assets and rigs from legacy build are now migrated to its current build, and the most obvious elephant in the room, they are working on a Beta Decay trailer. So, that's pretty a pretty good reason to think it's coming out soon. Now, Beta Decay already has a teaser trailer, but the trailer I'm talking about is actually the official trailer for Beta Decay. And obviously, when an official trailer comes out, you get the release date of that game too. Now, the devlog states that this trailer is going to have more of the broader mechanics in this game rather than the teaser trailer, which had like the core features and the core tone. This trailer seems to be going more of a cinematic route, and it's supposed to showcase mechanics that I guess are completely optional for the player to interact with. At least that's what it seems like they're saying on this devlog. And they also kind of gave us this really cool image to go along with the trailer. I like that we're going to be able to wear pumpkins. And, it should be stated that they haven't said when the release date for this trailer will be. The devs are working on finalizing the core systems of the game, and then they're going to begin recording and editing the trailer. But from the notes, it seems like they have already been deep in the process of finalizing those core systems. And I'm no game dev, but I do think you don't worry about updating old gun models and remodeling the interior of tanks unless you already have the base mechanics and logic for those assets done. I am a video editor though, and I do know for a fact that the actual creation of this trailer shouldn't take more than a few weeks. If I had to make a prediction based off literally nothing but my own gut, which is known to be right, it would be that at the very latest, we will have a trailer for Beta Decay by March, and we will have a confirmed release date for early access of Beta Decay, which I know March sounds like an eternity away, but as someone who's been thirsting for any bit of information I can get for this game, this seems like an oasis of knowledge. And I know this might seem a little bit underwhelming to those who haven't been following the development of Beta Decay, but these devs do not talk about anything unless it's in their crosshairs, unless it is in their crosshairs and they're actively working on it. So the fact that we're getting confirmation that a trailer is in pre-production is huge. Fuck, I can't speak. So with that being said, I wanted to ask you, are you excited for Beta Decay as I am? I'm actually more excited about this than I am for GTA 6. I'm just going to be honest. Is there any news you've heard of that I didn't mention? If so, comment down below and perhaps leave a like on this video. That would be really cool. Okay, thank you, bye.
Subscribe to Chucked Out, motherfuckers.